Last night I realized my girlfriend could legit kick my ass if she wanted to, and it's not even close. So we are a fairly typical male-female couple, or so I thought until last night. I'm taller than Eve. For a guy and in decent shape. I lift at the gym but am not a bodybuilder or anything. My girlfriend is petite, in good shape but also nothing out of the ordinary. We were play wrestling last night and I noticed that I was struggling a bit. I actually thought maybe I was coming down with something, but I felt totally fine otherwise. We both had mild COVID and both recovered. So, I tried again and it was the same. She thought I was letting her win. Okay. I thought. We moved some furniture and made room. I did my best to pin her and could not. Even though we obviously weren't trying to hurt each other, I actually felt fear, like I was in danger or I could be in danger. It was just this primal, instinctive self-protection feeling that came out of nowhere. I have wrestled with guy friends and have never felt this way. I was in a real fight where I got my ass kicked in high school and I didn't feel this way. I just felt like, if she wanted to, she could just destroy me. I'm stronger and can lift more weight, but she is fast, has crazy core strength that I do not and leg strength that I do not. She also just has a more natural fighting instinct or killer instinct that I do not, and I think that was what scared me or made me realize I was outclassed and would be in real danger if she were serious. She was surprised too once she realized I was really trying. She joked afterward that I better not mess with her and she could be my bodyguard. Neither of us expected this and it's not a huge deal, it's just a little awkward and weird adjusting to it for us both. It made me see the past in a new way though. A couple of years ago we got in this crazy road rage situation after a fender bender that was totally the road rager's fault. He got out and was very angry and confrontational. I really expected it was going to end up being a fight just to defend ourselves. Now when I think about that, I imagine that my girlfriend would have been much more effective than I would at defending us. Obviously, I would do my best, but her best is way better than mine. I think of the time we got lost on the way back from a club in a new city and ended up in a sketchy part of town. Again, if something happened, we'd have both had each other's backs, but realistically, she'd have been the most valuable player. Bro, start training jiu-jitsu ASAP. If a smaller, untrained opponent can beat you easily like that, you'd be fucked in an actual dangerous situation. You never think you're going to be in that situation. Until you are. This was my husband and I before I became ill. I have no idea why. He's much larger than I, much more built. M5 138 pounds now, then and now recently. I've always been quick and been able to maneuver myself out of any situation. I've also always had extremely strong leg muscles. Those have always come into play there. He stopped play wrestling with me after a while. Lol. Yeah, I suppose people are just different. Being male has advantages, but it's not the whole story. You just don't know how to wrestle. Clearly. If she's petite and you lift, it shouldn't be an issue, unless she has a decent amount of fighting experience. I love how people downvoted this comment when it's the damn truth. Can't even be honest on Reddit anymore without PC police crying. If she's trained, she should take you out no matter how big. She's not, I'm assuming. My relationship is the same, except I'm the same role as your girlfriend. My dad was military and I picked up on some of the ways he fights, though never taught formally. I'm 5'3", but have been able to toss male friends because of my core strength. It's super fun at parties. Same height as my girlfriend. Most of us guys don't expect that. I had no idea how strong she could be or quick. It's great though. And I love how supportive and loving you are about it. You don't take it as an insult. Being small though, it works in our favor to be strong in case anything ever happens to us. We can at least put up a good fight. It honestly felt weird at first, which is why I posted. I had this mental image of my role as a guy and in our relationship, and I just assumed I'd be the tougher, stronger one. If you saw us together. I'm tall for a guy, I like to work out. She looks petite and very non-threatening. She looks like she needs to be protected just by her appearance. Then you find out otherwise and it's like this paradigm shift. I realized that because I am tall and bigger, life was easy for me and people don't really mess with me. I was in a few fights when I was younger, but I never had to watch my back and never worried about walking alone in some strange city at night. I realized if you are small and look vulnerable, you have to have much more situational awareness and inner toughness to get by. You must get that, right? You said guys at parties are surprised this little 5'3" woman can toss them around. Many of my male friends were surprised to find out that I could actually do some damage. I had a friend I used to spar with because I was the only friend he had who didn't need him to go easy. Was super fun, and though we learned each other's fighting patterns, he knew to avoid my kicks because, though he was 5'11", I could knock him straight in the head. Super fun and empowering for us women.
Please like and subscribe for new content.